2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Dunn. Outside Collins. Hunter kicks to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Capella. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Capella's got the first points up on the board for the Hawks. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Now here's Harden. Out to KD. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Kept alive.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. The Nets have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Bruce Brown. He's checked in for James Harden. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded by Harris. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Durant's got the ball. A nice shot by Irving.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Inside. And it's blocked by Jordan. Back to Harris. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Hunter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, with a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Irving kicks to Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hunter, the pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Out to Harris. And it's Jordan atop the key. It's Durant on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Tips it. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Dunn. And there's the pass to Hunter. Kept alive by Atlanta. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving with it. Pass to KD. Passes it to Jordan. Nice move. A shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now Durant. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just tremendous defense. Uses his length to...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Atlanta. They're up by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Atlanta leading by 4. Young dishes to Williams. Here's Fernando. Pass to Young. The dish now to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Williams passes to Young. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Dinwiddie against Williams. Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. Excellent D there from Williams. The Hawks leading. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Lou Williams. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Gallinari passes to Young. The great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Fernando, the pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot from the low block. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That's off as well. So he misses both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. They lead by 4. Young's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. Williams against Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got his first 2 points.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Fernando, the pass to Williams, and he makes good on the layup. Williams has got the lead back up to 6 now for Atlanta.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Jordan up top. On the wing, Irving. The 3, good on the triple. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Williams passes to Fernando. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Capella. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Good.
Yeah, listen, there's only so much the defense can do to stop and deal with Chris Dunn. This is a gifted athlete who knows how to finish.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. Kicks it to Green. And stolen by Hunter. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Dunn looking over the floor. Outside Collins. 5 on the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Wow, he got whacked.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Dinwiddie against Dunn. To the paint. Here's Collins. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the open. And that does it for our half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the 5. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Irving passes to Harris. Nets passing it around. Harden kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Harris. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, here's Hunter. Covered by Irving. Tries it from 9. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Jordan. Stolen by Collins. Capella kicks to Dunn. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn. The Hawks leading by 5. Young finds Snell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 7 points. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Young dishes to Gallinari. Here's Fernando. He's covered by Brown. Fernando, the pass to Young. And there's the feed to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. 1:32 left in the third. Nets trail by 5. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Free throw good. James Harden. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. After Fernando. Gallinari outside. A putback.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Back to Dinwiddie. Hits Harden with the drive. Can't connect from short range. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Young. Got a hand on it. Harden against Williams. Lets it go from the wing. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Fernando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Trae Young. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Williams. Dinwiddie kicks to Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint. A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Dunn outside. Off target at the rim. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 4. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Green. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
KD with the bucket.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Done with it. To the middle. Here's Collins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 6 points for John Collins. Nets trail by 3. Now Irving. Poked away. Done with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Harris outside. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. Back to KD. Over Hunter. Durant, no good. Fast break, the Hawks. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Here's Collins over Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeff Green picks one up.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Green. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Hunter. Alinari comes in for Bogdanovich. Young's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Dunn. KD finds Irving. Outside Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Here's Young. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Harden, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Young. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Passes it to KD. Harris kicks to KD. Inside, Jordan. Irving looking over the floor. Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Williams, that's good.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Nets trail by 9. Harden outside. Pass to KD. And Capella sends it back. And they get it back. Fires the 3. Out to Harris. Over Gallinari. That one a little long. Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Gallinari. Williams dishes to Collins. The three ball drains the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Atlanta.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Collins.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Williams for three, but they recover it. Over to the left wing. Shot by Collins, no good. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Jordan, good!
You can see why DeAndre Jordan...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And with
Hey, Kevin.
terrific. David, thanks. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Lopez, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Clock at 6, and the shot goes in.
Well, that's a smart shot by KD. Sizes up the D and then just cashes in.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Irving double team. Harden outside from the arc. No good, shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the inside, and Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And KD throws it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Lopez. DiVincenzo against KD. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Off on the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Irving drives in.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Jordan finds Irving. Outside, KD. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. At the elbow, Green. Over onto Antetokounmpo.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in the area, especially as a shooter.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Griffin's checked in for Green. Giannis outside. Great D that time from Griffin.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Harden. Durant for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. The Bucks also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. And Forbes kicks to Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Brown. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge.
That's impressive. Flying towards the hoop, Chris Middleton saw just enough of a takeoff area to get to the rim.
Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Brown, Harden out there with Griffin, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. Kicks it out to Harden. A rebound by the Bucks.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Harden with the stop.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Forbes. Giannis against Green, and Giannis throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
DiVincenzo passes to Tucker, and it's good for 2. Tucker's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harden finds Irving. Shot from free throw range. He squares up and sinks it. Irving's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
DiVincenzo with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Green. Durant kicks to Green. Outside Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Harden. Durant's got it back down to within single digits for Brooklyn. Here is Forbes. The tray. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And then Durant with the dunk.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
Pass to Connaughton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Nobody near Irving. Offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the pass to Green. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's KD. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 13.
And getting out in transition's been a big part of this run that they're on.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Nets?
Durant down low. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that one dropped. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And that'll about do.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Brooklyn trailing. And on the way from Irving for 3. And Harden on the follow. He's got 8.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And here's Harden. He's got 8. Outside, Green. On the wing, Irving. In the corner, Harden taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis is running. Launches it. Middleton finds Lopez. And it's Middleton penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Irving from long range. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Lopez right side. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lopez outside. On the wing, Holiday. Passes to Forbes. From deep three-point range. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way to end the run. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Brown.
Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
Holiday with the 3. The shot, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Brown finds Griffin. Here's Claxton. And that one's drained from the low block. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Middleton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Griffin.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Milwaukee leading by 3. High post Lopez. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
For 3, Harris. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
For 3, Middleton. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Harris has got the ball.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside. And
the third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving at the 1. Brown dishes to Irving. The kick out to Brown. It's stolen by T. From past the arc. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And the call will be against Jeff T. And that'll be his third foul so far. Brooklyn making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for T.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Here's Holiday, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets trail by 7. Harden finds Irving. Irving double team. And stolen by Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Brooklyn now. Harden the pass to Green. Holiday against Harden. Harden draws the double. Clock is at 3. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Jordan high post. Irving against DiVincenzo. Good on the shot.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now here is Holiday. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Green. The Bucks also changing it up. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Back to Teague. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Harden.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Harris passes to Irving. KD dishes to Griffin. Out to KD. Up again, and Griffin stays with it.
Man, that's why they turned to Blake Griffin. Calm, cool, collected, and his team needed that one.
Teague the pass to Connaughton, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Connaughton kicks to Teague. And the 3 off target. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Irving finds KD. The kick out to Irving. Durant trying to break free. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Irving up top. KD passes to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Middleton.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, Friday. Lightning.
That was incredible.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
But he gets it back, and so the Bucks take the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just... It's the NBA Live on 2K. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Green, then it's Jordan, and it's KD in at the 3 spot. Now here is Harris. He feeds it to Embiid. Back to Harris, the 11-footer. The rebound by Jeff Green. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
Irving for 3. And Curry pulls it down. Simmons inside. Guarded by Green. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
The shake. And Embiid lays it in.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Irving against Curry. Kicks it out to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This is the next step for Simmons. His jumper has to evolve. He's showing he wants to be taken serious.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Durant against Green.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The drive by Simmons. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Harden up top, guarded by Simmons. Harden kicks to KD. Feeds it to Jordan. Back to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer. No good there. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And Durant puts up a deep 3, and again, it's the Nets missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Nobody near Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 10. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Good on the 3-point shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Nets passing it around. Durant dishes to Jordan. Trying to get something going. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind,
From deep, Green. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Irving. And the layup falls.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. 2 seconds separating the shot clock in game time. Nets trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yep, that one goes.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
In a wide open look for Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's George Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And it's in there.
Big problem for the defense inside. I mean, once Griffin gets established, he's comfortable shooting the ball.
Milton kicks to Howard. Back to Milton. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Claxton the pass to Griffin. Here's Claxton. It's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Griffin. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to Howard. Philadelphia leading by 11. The kick out to Hill. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Dinwiddie attacking. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game. The 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Dinwiddie with the steal. Pass to Claxton. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. Here's Brown. Claxton the pass to Griffin. Out to Harris. 2 minutes. Over Milton. Harris misses. Philadelphia leading by 10. And here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Howard, the pass to Hill. Misses the three. And stolen by Howard. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Misses from short range.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Claxton. And the Nets miss again. Philadelphia shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Harris passes to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Harden kicks to Jordan. Back to Harden. Jordan the pass to Green. KD, that's for 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%? It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Harden dishes to Durant. Harden against Simmons.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Embiid. Launches a 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets trail by 14. Durant attacking. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Simmons with it. There's the triple. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And that does it for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Green in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden. Something.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Now the pass to Irving. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And they double up Embiid. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Nets trail by 10. A deep three from Durant. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris kicks to Embiid. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jeff Green.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Simmons looking around. Fires the 3. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Harden.
The shoot-first mentality of Embiid, as soon as he gets a look, he'll take it.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Irving. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside, Green. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. He dishes it to Simmons. Puts up a three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Irving. The three. And Joel Embiid gets the three. Embiid's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Irving passes to Harden. Jordan kicks to KD. Back to Jordan. The feed now to KD. To halt the run. The kick out to Irving. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Green against Simmons. And the dunk by Embiid.
The chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Kicks it out to Harden. And he can't bank that one in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. 17-point lead, their biggest.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving was a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Fires the three. That shot off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. Finished off the break.
This is what a leader does. Good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Philadelphia leading by 13. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hill passes to Milton. And it's Thibault in the corner. Clock at 4. Lobbed up there for Howard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. And there's Hill. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Brown feeling out a bit. Harris's shot is off.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Hill has the open look. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 13. Pulls up. Harris dishes to Brown. A steal. And here they come. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, you can't lose track of Hill. A money shooter on the spot.
Pass to Harris. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Hill. Takes the 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Hill's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the 76ers. Harris outside. He feeds it to Green. Howard with the steal. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Harris outside. There's three-pointers off the mark. Nets trail by 19. Here's Green, and he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hill against Dinwiddie. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Dinwiddie, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside Hill. A three ball. Pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Let's go. And the shot is long. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They grabbed their own miss. The three from Hill. Brooklyn with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The drive by Green. Brown. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan comes in for Harris, and it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Maxey. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, just spectacular in the open floor. When Harden's coming downhill, you're at his mercy.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Thibault finds Howard. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Thibault can't get it to go.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
KD's shot is off.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. They're just not connected.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Brooklyn with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. KD's shot is good.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Outside Hill. Milton with it. Brown on him. Durant with a wide open look. Misses there. So the 76ers win it. This was a... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Green. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Bogdanovich. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here is Harden. Durant, the pass to Green. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Hunter. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Jordan. To the paint. Here's Green. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Collins kicks to Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Durant with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by Brooklyn.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Irving drives in. Harden has a wide open look. He can't get that one, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Collins. Up again. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green passes to Jordan. Durant for 3. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
Dunn dishes to Hunter. Back to Dunn. And he makes that one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Irving against Bogdanovich. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Dunn. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. The pass to Williams. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Over Brown. A nice shot by Young.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Dinwiddie drives in. Outside for Griffin. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And that one hits back iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Atlanta leading by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Williams. Back to Young. Williams passes to Young. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Dinwiddie outside. Brown dishes to Griffin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Dinwiddie following the score by Lou Williams, and he comes up with the deuce. Claxton's got his first bucket in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Young. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Durant. Over Okongwu. The shot by KD. No good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Fast break. Here we go. Ball stolen. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And Atlanta has possession. Harris finds KD. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Second chance shot. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Beautiful catch and shoot from Kevin Durant. He's one of those guys that can do it consistently every night.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Down low, here's Claxton. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Young outside. It's hauled in by Brown.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now Young, after the missed three from KD. Gallinari down low. Brown on him. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside Durant with the shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. KD's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Young against Brown. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Back to Williams. From deep. The shot missing. And so it's Atlanta. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. Only getting better. And that does it for our halftime show.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one, good. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now, here's Capella. He's got 5. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Irving. With the tip. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And they continue to control the glass.
Harden surveying the D. It's Jordan on the wing. Capella covering. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Now, here's Dunn. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Collins against Green. Collins passes to Snell. A three-pointer is right on target. Snell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
No coverage that time. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Snell, and stolen by Jordan. Here we go, one-on-one. Irving with a clean look. No good on the three. Atlanta leading by 9. Passes it to Snell. There's the dish to Collins. Slammed home, and he draws it. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Harden the pass to Green. The kick out to Irving. KD on the wing. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Durant in the corner. Atlanta with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Nets trail by 11. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
To the middle, taken away by Williams. Here's Young. Okongwu chipped back in for 2. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. We've got 22 seconds left in the third.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, Kyrie, too pure of a shooter to let him catch and shoot with that much space.
Young with no one around. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Griffin down out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Brown. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Here's Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Fernando. Here's Dunn. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Nets trail by 10. Harris with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Harris's shot is off. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Dunn. Back to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And here's Harden for 3. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Harden against Dunn. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Capella kicks to Hunter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Irving against Bogdanovich. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Top of the key. That misses off the backboard. Nets trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first.
And for all the developments Jordan's made to his game, free throw shooting remains a challenge.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Collins, good.
It's been John Collins' night, taking his productivity into overdrive.
On the wing, Brown. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. For 3, Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Collins.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now, here's Capella. From deep, Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here is Williams. On the wing, Williams. From the baseline. That one a little long. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. This one for three. It's hauled in by Harris. Brown wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt. And let's...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting 5. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Durant. Back to Jordan. Nets passing it around. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that one is good.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Giannis against Green. And the dunk by Giannis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Jordan. Harden right side. Stolen by Middleton. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Brooklyn making some changes. Harris is checked in for Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
And, Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The kick out to Holiday. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes. Clock at 6. For the 3. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Giannis against Durant. And the shot is good. KD's got his second bucket.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Middleton. Back to Forbes. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Dinwiddie up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
You know, I think the underdog story, started with.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in it with the small forward. Portis kicks it to Tucker. That three off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Offensive rebound, Claxton. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Here's Harden. That one wide left.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Back to Portis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. Harden finds Durant. Back to Harden. Passes to Green. To the paint. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Harden.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
And the pass to Forbes. The three doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception is the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Holiday gets the bucket.
Middleton, the scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got his third basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Durant down low. Defended by Middleton. Durant, and it comes off the front of the rim. Bucks leading by 9. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Lopez kicks to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Outside for Durant. Green breaking loose. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Holiday inside the line, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Irving from downtown. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Holiday finds Lopez. DiVincenzo against Irving. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Holiday surveying the floor. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. And that'll...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Green. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the center position. Here's Forbes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Forbes has got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Jordan. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Teague for three. The rebound by the Nets. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Passes it to Teague. Bucks passing it around. Portis against KD. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Milwaukee. Now Irving. The dish to KD. Back to Irving. The pass to Harden. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Jordan finds Harden. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Teague. Pass to Nwora. Teague against Harden. Here's Forbes. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Pass to Nwora. Back to Teague. Now, here's Tucker, guarded by Green. Tucker dishes to Forbes. Can't cash in from the high post. Nets trail by 11. KD, that's for 2. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 14 points for KD.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Passes it to Nwora. Back to Teague. Jordan against Portis to the left side wing. Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. For 3, Middleton. Griffin grabs the board. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Good D by Lopez.
Sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Dinwiddie against Middleton. For 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets trail by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Holiday goes in. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The pass to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Such a wide open look. 16 points for KD.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now here's Middleton. Unloads. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. Nets trail by 16. Brown the pass to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. To the inside. Pass to Middleton. This one for 3. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harris has got the ball. The Nets working the ball around now. Antetokounmpo inside. The kick out to Holiday from outside the arc. And again, the Bucks miss. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Claxton the pass to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. From deep. And it's KD with the rebound. It doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jrue Holiday.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Nets ball.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 18. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to Nora. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Fires for three. James Harden with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Teague with the ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our Coming right up. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast. D8.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D8. So the next starting five. We've got Green. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Simmons dishes to Curry. Indoors tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
And here's Harden. Passes it to Green. Irving with a clean look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Irving drives in. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. There's the feed to Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Harris outside. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Harden the pass to Irving. Fires from the line. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 6 points.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Here's Simmons, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now, here's Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Durant puts up a deep three. But they'll get another chance. Green kicks to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
Simmons against Durant. Simmons passes to Embiid. Curry with it. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Chalk up 2 there.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
Now here's Simmons. He has 5. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Curry with the steal, and foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws, and they'll retain possession. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Harris looking it over. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now, here's Milton. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
Harris outside. Clutched Claxton with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
40 seconds left in the first. Hill drives in. Pass to Thibault. To the paint. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Howard.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dinwiddie dishes to Brown. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. Pass to Howard. Over to the wing. Outside Hill. A three ball, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And a high-scoring first. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Hill is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The 76ers leading by 4. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. He had a nice open look right there. KD's got his second bucket of the night. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high, because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. He was all alone on that one. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Up top, Durant, headed by Green. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Durant.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Now, here is Hill. 8 points for him. Embiid, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. That gives them the lead. Harris has got 5 points so far.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Simmons passes to Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
There's the pass to Claxton. Down low. Here's Dinwiddie. Brown outside. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. And then Brown with the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Brown outside. Pass to Claxton.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. Simmons trying to get open. Howard can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and banks it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Simmons. He has 7. Pass to Thybulle. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Griffin hits them both.
And Griffin has battled knee injuries during his career, but his persistence is incredible. Still a nightly double-double threat.
And that'll do it for the first. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The drive by Simmons. Embiid. And the call. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GN.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Maxi's checked in for the 76ers.
Checking in for the 76ers.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Outside, Green. Harden with it. Out guarded by Simmons.
Well, you see the assertiveness inside from Kevin Durant. He is so good at finishing in different ways.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for Simmons. Jordan kicks to Harden. Back to Jordan. Pass to Harden. Again, the Nets for two.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Harden against Hill. And the shot goes down.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Harden dishes to Irving. The wide open look for Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Harden kicks to KD. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Harden the pass to KD. From deep three-point range, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Tobias Harris. Irving with the ball. 8 points for him. Jordan dishes to Irving. Jordan inside, guarded by Embiid.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now the pass to Embiid. Over Jordan. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Brooklyn making some changes. Passes to Harris. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Griffin passes to Dinwiddie, and Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Nets miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And these are shots Simmons hits consistently, a highly efficient scorer from there.
The Nets with the lead. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. The shot's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Griffin with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
what a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And Howard with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Howard with the steal, and Hill has it in the corner. Back to Howard. To tie it up. The second effort. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Offline with his 3.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Milton. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Howard, the pass to Thibault. Releases. And the shot falls short this time. Nets leading by 3. And they go to the intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. The dish to Harris. Over Jordan. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Irving against Curry. Jordan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
KD against Simmons. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Harden surveying the D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Simmons against Durant. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And now the 76ers on the break. Harris kicks to Embiid. Back to Harris. And he lays it straight in.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
It's Durant with the drive. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden, that's good.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one back.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Thibault's checked in. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter.
And don't sleep on Simmons defensively. Very skilled there as well. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on.
Harris kicks to Thibault. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. The 15-footer. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The cut by Simmons. Yes!
And Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Simmons against Harden. Jordan dishes to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving for three. Jordan got it.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
Simmons finds Thibault. Harris outside. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Timeout called, the Nets. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball.